Good morning, YouTube. It is Sharice here. I'm back. Let me go ahead and tell you what's on my face. So I cleansed my face. I did my skincare, and then I went in with my Neutrogena sunscreen. I didn't use the face one. I used one that's for the body that's like a lightweight sheer touch. And that was essentially my moisturizer slash primer. I didn't feel like using primer today. I then went in with one of my favorite foundations from the drugstore. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made in the shade D80. And I mixed that with one of my other current favorites, the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation in Cacao. I mixed these two together to get this beautiful shade. Honestly, anything that I've mixed with this just comes out perfect. It's worked well with every single foundation formula that I've tried it with, and I'm in love with the way my skin has been looking since I have been using this foundation. It is bomb. Like, Becca is just my go-to foundation, like cosmetic brand. That just works for me. So that's the foundation. And then for powder, I set my face first, the high points of my face, with the Coty Airspun powder in the shade Suntan. This is the darkest shade they offer. It's that peachy pinkish color that you can see. And then I also went in to like blur out the lines and set the contours of my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 40 Dark. And I love the way my skin looks. Like, my skin looks so smooth, so nice. I forgot how much I love the Maybelline Fit Me powders. Like, oh, my face, it just feels good too. It looks good. So those are the two powders I used. I only used loose powders today, no pressed. Then for my brows, Wet n Wild Retractable Eyeliner Pencil. You already know. My highlight is Becca Chocolate Geode. I was feeling more of a golden highlight that is made for dark skin. And I didn't go ham with the highlight today. It's on the more subtle side, very just pretty and soft. And let's jump right into these eyes because I am running a little bit behind on time. So I have the Desi and Katie collaboration, the Friendcation palette, cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free. And I want to use that shade Dirty Money. My green eye look from yesterday using the Midnight Masquerade palette from Pure that came in BoxyCharm got so many compliments. Everyone loved that eyeshadow. So today I was like, let me jump to the Friendcation palette and do a similar look, except with this palette. So we're going to take the shade Dirty Money, which is the green that everyone has been loving, the greenish gold. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over. Wow, that is stunning. I'm going to apply that all over my lid. Wow. 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 You see the glitter? Ooh, in person, it is even more stunning. And I'm taking this all over my lid and I'm diffusing it also into my crease because we are doing a one eyeshadow look today. This is kind of more, I guess you could say, editorial-ish. It's for the people that really like to keep it simple. Yesterday I used two eyeshadows and today I'm going to use one. I'm only going to be using this shade. And the key to doing a look like this is really blending and making sure the color diffuses up into that crease so it looks like it's naturally just blended away. This is when you're really in a brush, but you really want to make a statement as well, which is how I'm feeling right now. So that's what that looks like. And for me, the trickiest part is right here in that outer V area. There we go. Now for the other eye. Now I am getting a little bit of fallout with this shade. And it's just glitter fallout. It's not the actual like base color, but there is some glitter fallout that is falling on the other parts of my eye. But yeah, this shade is absolutely gorgeous. What am I going to wear today? I have no idea. But I know my eyeshadow is Poppington. And that makes me feel good. Yo, I've been so lazy this week. I have not been feeling like cooking. So I ordered food to the school from Pizza Hut yesterday. And I thought I wasn't going to eat it all, but I just ended up eating it all. I don't know if I was just hungry, if I was bored. I don't know. But it was quite a bit of food. And I tend to get full quickly. I'm the kind of person that gets full fast. So I was shocked with myself. Today, I'm just going to take a cup of noodle. Like, I just don't feel like cooking, and I don't really want to order out again today. because tonight we're having our first restaurant night to raise money for the school at the Pizza Man, which I had stuffed garlic knots yesterday and wings from Pizza Hut, which I like their boneless wings. So I purposely didn't like get a pizza because I knew I was going to have pizza tonight. I'll go to band, I will teach school, I'll go teach high school band, and then we're ending early because they have their ring ceremony for the seniors, I think, or whoever bought a ring. So then I'll have time to go to the restaurant after that and then come home. So it's going to be kind of a long Tuesday. Honestly, when do I not have long days during September and October with marching band, you know? But it's okay. It's almost over. I'm really like feeling very optimistic about the season slowly coming to a close. Really excited for that. All right, so I'm just making sure that it's nice and blended. And you notice the only tool I used? My finger. That's the only tool you need. So this is the eyeshadow. Super duper pretty. And we are done applying eyeshadow. Like I said, I'm only doing one shade. You can see this is what it looks like on my finger, Dirty Money. The glitter in here is gold. It is so pretty. It's gorgeous. Like the shade is probably one of my favorite green shades. So pretty. So now I'm just going to take the brush I used to apply my powders. And I'm wiping away some of that fallout that fell onto my lower, onto my under eye. Just making sure I get rid of that. And then we're going to go on with mascara. I'm using the IT Cosmetics. This came in my BoxyCharm, the Superhero Mascara. I've been really liking this. Let me get my mirror. And this is like a super quick one eyeshadow look. It still looks blended and it still has dimension because in the crease, it looks a little bit deeper of a green. You can kind of see that on camera. Whereas right on my lid, the gold glitter is kind of popping out more. So it almost looks like I have on two eyeshadows when it's just one. And we're keeping it super simple today. The skin is really clean, not too much highlight. The focus is really just the eyeshadow, which I love. So really clean skin, really clean brows. Not a lot of highlight, just we want to just smack him in the face with this color. Oh, Dirty Money is beautiful. I'm really happy I put it on my lids today instead of just not putting on any eye makeup. It's bringing me so much happiness. Like my mood is like instantly lifted when I look at my eyelids. Like, oh, it's so pretty. And I don't have neighbors next door, so I feel okay screaming this early in the morning. Oh my goodness, it's 6:40. Ooh, I had a little bit of mascara on my eyelid. It always happens on this eye. So I will go in and fix that, but we'll wait till I do my lips. On my lips, y'all know I've been keeping it very simple. I also have this really big pimple right here. I had one up here that was really big, but it's like going away. It's in the healing process. So we're probably just gonna do, you already guessed it, a gloss. I've been keeping it real simple with my lips lately. I've just been very into gloss. But I kind of want to do, I'm just going to do gloss. We're going to keep it simple. I just got some really sad news though this morning. I still haven't fully processed it. I still need to like read the official news release. I decided not to do it before I started to get ready, and I don't really want to do it right before I go to school. But my cousin died. So I have this older male cousin. I can't remember how many years older he is than me, but I think it's I think he's about between 5 to 8 years older than me. Yeah, like between 5 to 8 years older than me. And he had a son that was 12 that died yesterday. after football practice. He got electrocuted. Now I need to read the full story, but he ran into a fence. I'm not sure if the fence was electric though. Like I need to figure out, how did the electricity come into play? Was it an electric fence that he ran into, or was the fence, did the fence have like some wires on it that weren't supposed to be there? So that's what I'm trying to figure out, like how exactly did that happen? And he was with some of his friends, and his friends tried to help him, and two of the friends ended up getting injured. I think are currently in the hospital right now. So I need to just figure out the details of the story, but it's sad and unfortunate that, you're just literally playing, having fun after football practice, and then you end up dying, and two of your friends end up getting hurt trying to save your life too. So yeah, I really just feel for my cousin because, losing your child, I feel like that's one of the hardest things. Like the hardest deaths are if you lose your child or if you lose your parents. I feel like, or your spouse. Like those are the three: losing a child, a parent, or a spouse. Like I feel like those are like the closest people to you, or the people that you love the most. Yeah, so I'm just like, my heart is heavy for him going through that, and that's his oldest child as well. So it's like, those younger kids are now going to have to deal with that trauma and just deal with that loss, that, that void that their big brother died. Um, but I mean, I don't understand quite how exactly it happened. So like that's what I really need to figure out, so that my concern is that if it happens so easily to my cousin, then like I don't want it to happen to any other kids. Because I mean, they were literally just playing around and they ran to the fence. Like kids run into fences all the time. I used to run into fences. I still run into the fence at recess at my school. So it's like I just don't want it to happen to anybody else. So yeah. I only put mascara on my upper lashes. Like, so I'm keeping it very, very simple. I'm gonna fix the mistake I made. On my lid over here, I got some mascara on the skin. You can probably see that little black dot. So I'm going to take my little small detail brush and the shade Dirty Money and just press over it to cover it up. That's all I'm going to do to fix it. Very carefully. And anywhere else where there is mascara on the lid. All right, this is the finished look. Thank you for your condolences for my cousin. That's like just devastating to lose your child, and then his grandmother, losing your grandchildren too. Like that's something nobody ever wants to go through. I don't wish upon anyone. So yeah, this is the look. Like I said, I'm just gonna put gloss on my lips. I'll just put on this NARS one for now since it's right here in the shade Risky Business. But this is the look, keeping it very simple yet again. One eyeshadow, nothing on the lower lash line, really clean, simple skin, clean brows, not too much highlighter. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to get dressed and work and do some further investigation to make sure this doesn't happen to any other children. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday, and I will see you in the next video.